EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. To the left side and taken in by Chosen. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
21G, 21G. Long.
From the gun, it's Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
44, ready. Come on, 2. Connor, long.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 60 yards. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
You're mine.
To throw his Carr. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take it.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Groupie able to add the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 47 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And Carr's throw caught by Olave. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Get down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Throwing on first down is Carr. He gets it left side to Johnson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
29.
Again, it's Carr. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Go ahead.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek.